We are here and we are strong. Let's be counted as we move on. Make a difference, change lives as we tell our different stories. We are capable, beautiful. We are born to do great things. We're unstoppable, incredible, 'cause we're differently abled, differently.
Hello and welcome to the premier disability show in Kenya, dedicated to promoting understanding and inclusion for all. Stay with us as we explore the remarkable events on today's episode. My name is Jane Theuri. Welcome.
'Cause we're differently abled, differently.
Kenyatta University enrolls the highest number of students with disabilities yearly, and therefore it goes without saying that they have to make reasonable accommodation for smooth learning. Take a look.
Kenyatta University celebrated their 14th Disability Awareness Day with the theme Empowering Persons with Disabilities through Inclusive Higher Education for Economic Success.
I wish to extend a very warm welcome to all of you attending the 14th Kenyatta University Disability Awareness Day under the theme Empowering People with Disabilities through Inclusive Higher Education for Economic Success. From this theme, our mission is clear: to see how to break down the barriers that hinder access to quality education for individuals with disabilities, particularly in higher education. We see Kenyatta University as a critical actor in the process through which to attend to the welfare of persons with disabilities as a social justice as well as a technical issue in the field of education. The 2023 United Nations report on disability and development sheds light on the challenges faced by individuals with disabilities in accessing higher education. It's a stark reminder that we have urgent work to do, and now, more than ever before, the university's continued commitment to inclusive higher education is required in order to fulfill the promise enshrined in one of our core values, creating an inclusive society.
This day huwa inakuwa na impact mingi when we have such a day, tunapata kuwa na impact mingi because what tunapata a platform to interact with the management board of the university, na pia tunapata a platform to address our challenges. Kama tuko na issue, tuko na concern, nataka university ishughulikie, tunapata opportunity kuongelesha one-on-one. Disability is not inability.
Kenyatta University Administration partnered with the Directorate of Disability Services and other stakeholders to make the day a success. The key areas of discussions were demolishing educational walls, building bridges for economic prosperity, and forging policy pathways.
For now, I'd like to turn our focus to one fundamental aspect: demolishing educational walls in higher education. Imagine a university where every lecture hall, library, and laboratory is accessible to all students and lecturers, regardless of their disability. This is not just an idealistic vision, it is a tangible reality we must strive to achieve. By implementing adaptable pedagogy, we can ensure that students with disabilities have equal access to the curriculum and that lecturers with disabilities can enjoy their work in the lecture halls just as their peers without disabilities do. For example, providing lecture transcripts alongside audio recordings would accommodate students with hearing impairments while benefiting all learners through enhanced comprehension. In this case, assistive technologies play a pivotal role in leveling the playing field. From screen readers for visually impaired students to speech recognition software for those with motor disabilities, technology can empower students to engage fully in their studies. Additionally, tactile models and braille materials can enhance the learning experience of students with visual impairments in subjects like biology and mathematics. Trained educators are essential allies in our quest for inclusive higher education. By equipping faculty with the knowledge and skills to support diverse learning needs, we create a more welcoming and accommodating learning environment. For instance, training sessions on universal design for learning can help lecturers develop flexible teaching strategies that cater to the needs of all students.
There are vast opportunities for a well-packaged person with disability in terms of abilities, as reiterated by Kennedy Okongo, the director of Riziki Source.
Part of what I call packaging oneself is marketing your own abilities, not disabilities. Are we together there? Marketing your abilities and not disabilities. Disability will help you where it is clear that you have the abilities. You don't have to say, I'm this, help me. Just say what you can do. Then at the back of the other person's mind who is evaluating you, will be able to say, oh, with all these capacities, despite the condition, we are going for this guy. Are you getting me? That is the truth, and it is based on the experience I've had and the interactions I've had with employers and with persons with disabilities themselves.
According to the chief guest, Mercy Mugure, much needs to be done to reach the 5% employment target for persons with disabilities as offered by the Disability Act of the Kenyan Constitution.
If you look at Article 3 of the CRPD, it talks about our dignity, the key principles. It is about dignity, it is about equal opportunities, and for these equal opportunities to be given to us, we need first of all to say, to move where all the people have spoken before me is not to go advocate that we have a disability. It is about our skills, it is about our presence, it is about having an inclusive environment so that when the barriers are removed, that attitudinal barriers that students mentioned here, the environmental barriers, the infrastructures that are not friendly enough, then we can all thrive and we can have this inclusive education. Because once we have inclusive education system, when we have policies, I'm happy to say, to confirm that Kenyatta University is among the few public universities that have the disability policy. But that policy, if we put it on the shelf, like many other policies that we have, we will not achieve the inclusivity that we're looking for.
Disability is not a problem. The issue is the non-accessible environment. Being that if only we are given a chance, we can showcase what we can do. And being the second year that I've attended the event, I have seen some improvements, and I hope before I get out of this school, there will be more and more improvements.
Kenyatta University has made tremendous efforts towards mainstreaming disability issues among its students and staff population. The university currently enrolls the highest number of students with disabilities compared to other public and private institutions in the country.
Swala la walemavu is a central question in social justice work. Na ni lazima tuhusishe kila mtu, walio na ulemavu na wale ambao hawana. Martin Luther alisema 1968, the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice. I would add, but that moral arc of the universe bends towards social justice. Alikuwa anaongelea mambo ya watu weusi kuteswa Marekani, but social justice now Is it about black people being discriminated against? We fight for that, against that. Watu walio na ulemavu being discriminated against, we fight against that. So social justice ni agenda yetu yote. People with disabilities, those without institutions, individuals, sasa kila mtu tuendelee.
Persons with disabilities want a chance to participate meaningfully in economic development. Through their equal participation, therefore, their lives and those of all members of the community are enriched.
We now take a break, but we'll be right back shortly.
'Cause we're differently abled, differently.